Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius vibe tribers. Welcome to your June 1st through 15th, 2025 reading. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising according to your natal chart. So if you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you once you schedule your appointment. So I look forward to it, and let's see what the cards have to say as we begin the first half of June. Ooh, really cool energy. Both of these are describing closing the door to the past and starting new with adventure and excitement and smooth transition with the Fool. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is victory. It's a gift from divine, giving you clarity and the ability to cut yourself free from previous entanglements. So, very strong for both of these energies. Let's see what else we have, my Saggy friends. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light. Divine Spirit. Ooh, and the Chariot with the Fool. So we have the Chariot's energy, which is success, coming through all challenges, overcoming all obstacles, and being in a place where you are head and shoulders above the rest, literally in a place of being revered. This is being seen in the limelight, having special talents and skills, and it means upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. We will take it. So really good start for you, Saggy. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So, we have our Six of Pentacles to start us off. This is a beautiful energy because it means you are in a place where abundance is coming in that doesn't carry a debt. We like that. So, that's a windfall. It's either a huge savings or an absolute wonderful abundance coming in, better than you'd hoped or for more money than you'd hoped. And again, carries no debt, so you don't have to pay it back. And very nice from the Six of Pentacles to the Seven, which means it's putting you in a place where you are in abundance and you are bearing fruit here because you have worked hard to align that. So it's saying whatever you're doing in your life right now, you are sowing the seeds and fertilizing that energy to create new abundance and fruit, and it means the harvest is on the way. We have the Devil card, Capricorn Major Arcana. Now, this is some people's cusp because Sagittarius, the next sign is Capricorn. If it's not, just pay attention to your own little self-sabotage you may have going here, because this is sometimes where we do our own little fear thing and we get in our own way. So allow yourself to be aware that sometimes you're overthinking it and that you can cause yourself your own drama without even intending to. For other people, this can mean a supercalifragilistic, super sexy energy with someone that makes you feel very desired and desirable. Now, I'm going to show you this one because you were rolling right along until you got to the self sabotage. So if you can get out of your own way on that one, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So hopefully this is your cusp energy or one of your natal chart houses, right? That's why you have to kind of know your natal chart. And when you hear me say that, the sun, moon, and rising, it's because you can triangulate your reading if you watch other readings that go along with your sun, moon, and rising signs. So you can see what goes with them. So watch all three, or your cusp. If you're a cusp, watch everything, because then it gives it, sometimes it'll double down on one of the points. So it kind of triangulates it. Yeah, there's the self-sabotage that we see. And so remember, this is the core of the reading. Now, the Nine of Swords is where you're kind of scared because you may be growing or getting something better, right? And getting the upgrade that we saw in that chariot energy. And this is sometimes we're afraid of it because we're stepping out of our comfort zone in order to do that. But remember, that's the only way to grow. So you got to feel the fear and go for it anyway. Well, that's a quick resolution to the fear. There's the Ten of Swords. So fear is resolved. This is the closing of that energy. The Ten of Swords means the target that you feel like is on your back is no longer there, and you are free and clear. So it's being lifted, and no more drama, trauma, toxic energy. Yay, team. And we have the Hanged Man, which is the energy of allowing yourself to look at everything from the bigger picture and let yourself be in a place of understanding that not everything is can be taken at face value. So that's why you have to connect to source and kind of let that sift through the energy. There you are, Saggies, back to your high energy selves. This beautiful temperance, aka the Archangel Uriel, is creating synchronicity as she's doing alchemy and moving everything into alignment in your career path area, so that's wonderful. It's reminding you you do have to get the proper amount of sleep, eat good food, make sure that you do all the things you need to do in order to keep your energy fully ready to go. And there's your stability. You're in a good environment. This is working with other people. You would be very harmonious and communicative. Everybody's getting along, and it's seen as a doorway to the future. It's very stable energy as well. So that's a good sign. Even though that's the Four of Swords, it's still a four. So it's still, you got two fours here saying it's stabilizing, but you have to make sure you take good self care in the meantime. Now, near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is abundance coming in, the universe aligning you with exactly the right thing. So it's already set in motion and heading your way, my darlings. It's the near future, but it's coming on in. Here it comes, here it comes. And we're going to clean up the joint to make room. This is the Scorpio Major Arcana, the Death card. And this card is a symbolization of clearing, purging, detoxing, allowing that energy of purification to wipe the slate clean. I call this the cosmic garbage man for that very reason, because he comes in and wipes the slate clean and gives you a fresh new start there with that little new blossom. So we love that, making room and being able to move forward. And you're moving forward. This is letting go of what no longer serves you. The Seven of Swords is either giving 2 weeks notice where you are or purging through a bunch of stuff. Maybe you just want to get rid of some old stuff, clean out your closet, stuff like that. So clearing this energy can also mean changing a habit, right? Starting to do something different, right? To for either for health reasons or changing jobs for some people or moving for some people, but it's the energy of releasing something that no longer needs to be taken with you. So last but certainly not least in the first deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is abundance. So there's the pillar, very stable, with encrusted with emerald, and she's got money in hand as well with the beautiful peacock. The opulence is there. So wonderful, wonderful energy for that. Let's see what else we have in our clarification deck. We start off with justice. Justice is the Libra major arcana. This means right decisions being made by you and for you, and direct focus with balance, being able to cut yourself free and move forward. So, very good start. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Okay, here we go. 10 of Pentacles. So your 6 of Pentacles is bringing the 10 of Pentacles with it. So that is the lifetime of abundance. That's the flow of money, the flow of a steady money or a large sum enough. So you've got double 10 of Pentacles here in the core of the reading. My beautiful Saggies. Wow, that's a great combination. Let's see what else we have. Ready to move forward. This is the 2 of rods. You're like, okay, I'm ready, world. Here I come. I'm seizing the day. Let's do this. And you're ready to start the new, stepping in the direction of your goals. 7 of Cups. Now, sometimes this overwhelmed feeling that this card can bring can put you in that self-sabotage mode. So we have the energy of the 7 of Cups, which means being absolutely inundated with everything you've asked for showing up simultaneously. That's the only caveat to this card, is that it all shows up at once. It just heaps on you. And for the best possible way, but still kind of stressful. So don't get overwhelmed by it. Keep your pace. Don't overthink it or self-sabotage. Don't go into the fear mind. Just because it's a lot doesn't mean you can't do it. So don't freak yourself out, in other words, right? There. And oh yes, 10 of rods right on top of the 10 of pentacles. So that is absolutely new, wonderful energy coming in. The 10 of rods means the burden is lifted, the struggle is over, you're now free and clear. That can, for some people, mean working for themselves and bringing home abundance, or working from home kind of energy for some folks. That's people, that's the way it is nowadays. And then we have the energy of new beginnings with lots of abundance, and you're just right on top of that 10 of pentacles. So yay, team. We are really stressing ourselves here because you've got the double 9 of swords here on top of itself. So you might be in a new situation, like something that you haven't done, and that's what's causing the discomfort. But this is all your mental thoughts of, well, I'll just go ahead and throw up all the worst case scenarios and I'll stack them up here and I'll show you why this can happen. Well, you don't want to prove why the most awful thing can happen. That's not what we're trying to focus on. This is the opposite of what we're trying to do. So get out of your head. Know that you always have to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and learn new things in life. That's the whole purpose, is take that moment, feel the fear, and go for it. Don't freeze in the fear. There we go. Now we've got the Queen of Swords energy, which is the victory, the ability to stand and deliver and do what you say you can, show them what you're working with, or it's somebody in your family who could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, major arcana energy. But this is nailing a job interview for those of you who are out there doing that. And it can also mean having a conversation that you've really finely honed, and or a presentation, something that you're displaying your ability in that way, because the Queen of Swords is very eloquent, very charismatic, and will get her point across either verbally or with the sword. And we have, moving on, we've got the energy of, okay, we've got all of our ducks in a row here. We've learned new things, and that's now stable. We're ready to start this whole new endeavor as we step into this new thing. So it may be something you've recently begun. Yes, we love the Ace of Swords. There's the clarity, the beautiful energy of cutting through the veil, and the victory. You see the laurel wreath. So that's the energy of the gift of divine clarity as you move forward and conquering this new energy here. And don't overthink it. This is that energy of we tend to want to reach outside of ourselves to try to fix something or to create, but that's not where you create. You create from within you. So it's got to be an inward thing. Go deeply inside your own energy and allow yourself to find what you're looking for within yourself. The ideas, the abilities, the drive and motivation to do it, that's all going to come from you. and you find it. There's the energy of the Knight of Rods where you're ready to go. This is the moving quickly on horseback, taking action with that energy of the Four of Rods holding you stable while you do it. I mean, this could be something as simple as taking a different shift than what you're used to at work, and it may have intimidated you previously, but now it's going to be more financially beneficial to you. So let yourself move in that energy. The High Priestess, there's the beautiful energy of the soul connection, being in the energy of allowing yourself to listen and surrender, allow, and receive, right? As the universe guides you forward, allow yourself to move easily in that energy. The High Priestess is a very beautiful energy that allows you to be in the highest energy of your soul, your higher self, your connection to source. And we have the Magician showing up when the clearing happens, the Magician happens. So, yes, we will be in that complete. So, once we get all of our little ducks in a row, the energy clears for the near future, and you're able to literally connect to source and start that motion going forward. Yay, team. We have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful energy of the highest holy blessing. The Ace of Cups is the sacred holy grail energy, and inside that cup is the elixir of life, which is AKA the DNA of all that is, was, or ever will be. Beautiful energy of healing, love, abundance, joy, happiness, beautiful manifestation energy. And last but certainly not least, we have one of the bonus cards that comes in this deck. To all believers, this is a beautiful energy of reminding yourself, as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. Yes, we will take it. So, many, many blessings to you, my Saggy friends. I send you lots of love and light, peace, happiness, joy, abundance, and divine prosperity to you all. I'll see you in the second half of June. Namaste, my friends.